It's actually amazing that the St Martin's-in-the-Fields Christmas appeal has been going for 86 years. I mean, that's beyond most of our imaginations. It's almost as long as broadcasting has been. It's almost as old as the BBC. It's astonishing, really. And of course, at the beginning, it was a very different world. Everything was done by letter and took 2 or 3 days. And we would say it was a little bit amateurish now. Some of the standards were slightly different. But St Martin's had this amazing correspondence with people all over the country and through its broadcasting all over the world. In the last generation, that's really transformed, and the connection at St Martin-in-the-Fields is a brand leader in the world of care of the homeless. And the people that facilitate our Vicar's Relief Fund, mostly social workers around the country, are people at the top of their profession and in touch with all the issues. So it's a very different thing now. But we have been working on these issues together with the BBC, with social workers around the country, with people looking after the homeless in central London for 86 years now. And I think it's with an appropriate degree of humility that we say, I think we kind of know what we're doing with this, and I think that's why we're still given the kind of prominence by the BBC that we are. We have a particular history there. But when I think of the kind of person who gives to this, I think of somebody who wrote to me last December when I was appointed Vicar of St Martin-in-the-Fields, and she was somebody I'd known at university. She's not particularly a churchgoer. And I said, that's kind of you to write. I have very good memories of the times we spent together at college. How on earth did you know that I'd been made Vicar of St Martin? And she said, well, I was on the St Martin website and I was giving to the Christmas appeal, and that's where I saw your name, and I thought it must be the same person I used to hang out with at college. I think of her because, as I say, she's not particularly a churchgoer, but she's certainly a person of great goodwill. She really cares about her fellow human beings. And she's looking, like we all are, for an organisation she can trust. She can't just hand over a 10-quid note to a homeless person and assume that that's really helping anybody. She's looking for an organisation like us that's got an 86-year history of working with these issues, where she can really have a lot of confidence that the money she gives on the website is really going to go to the right places. And so when I'm giving my Christmas appeal this year, I'm actually thinking of her and saying, how can we help her help the people who are most needy in our community?